Mark Carney made his first trip to the GTA of the campaign, hoping to talk about his plan to build more homes. But the Liberal leader was knocked off message by growing calls to drop a candidate over controversial remarks.
He's going to continue his candidacy.
Speaking to Chinese language media in January, Markham-Unionville Liberal MP Paul Chang told his audience they could collect a hefty bounty offered by the Chinese government by helping arrest Canadian Joe Tay, a Hong Kong democracy activist and Conservative candidate in the April 28th election. China accuses Tay of breaking Hong Kong's security law with posts on YouTube critical of Beijing. Chang reportedly said, "Anyone here can take him to the Chinese Consulate General in Toronto. You can get the $1 million reward." Chang's apology today cited by his party's leader.
Mr. Chang has apologized for his comments. It's a lapse of judgment. He's apologized for his comments. He's apologized directly to me. He's apologized directly to the individual. He has a long record of service.
Chang was noticeably absent from the group of local Liberal candidates gathered behind Carney today in Vaughan. But Carney still allowing Chang to run for re-election under the Liberal banner. Tay issuing a statement today saying his threatening public comments were intended to intimidate me. He called the remarks the tradecraft of the Chinese Communist Party to interfere in Canada. No apology is sufficient. Tay is running for the Conservatives in Don Valley North, the riding at the center of concerns of Chinese interference in the 2019 nomination race for Han Dong, who last year left the Liberal caucus to sit as an independent. He won't seek re-election, leaving the seat up for grabs. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre delighted to remind voters of the foreign interference controversy.
I have spoken to Joe Tay. Yesterday I spoke to him. He's very, very rattled. This is not, let's be clear, this is not about an inappropriate or off-color joke. These comments by this Liberal candidate may well rise to the level of criminal, because they called for someone to be turned over to a hostile foreign government on a bounty, a government that wants to kill this Canadian citizen.
NDP leader Jagmeet Singh also pounced on the opportunity to criticize the new Liberal leader.
Ultimately saying that for the folks out there that are worried and afraid, the folks that are living with that constant fear, you know what? You're less important to me, and what's more important to me is my party. He's putting his party ahead of his country in that case. I think that's wrong.
The Liberals have already dropped one candidate in Calgary, Alberta for failing to disclose a past domestic assault charge that had been stayed by a court. By sticking with Chang, though, Carney takes the chance he'll spend another day on the campaign trail defending his decision and not promoting policy. Glen McGregor, City News, Etobicoke.